Okay, hello and welcome to Uncharted Waters with Captain Nemo. Let's have a look at the game setup. Okay, that looks correct. This does not look correct. Let's restart the session. Chat is there, okay. There are strange bars somewhere. And the auto host, thank you very much, Perpetual MM. I hope you're doing fine, by the way. If you should, have a look at this. Or if, you know, if anybody from Perpetual side is watching, please just say hi to Perpetual from me. And I will check in with him as soon as possible and see if he's okay. So, welcome to Soul Survivor. It was the first Crew's Choice game. And plan to do this every time I reach my daily goal of 5 new crewmen. The crew can choose the next Uncharted Waters game or the next Captain's Treasure or the Saturday stream. So, this time the choice was Soul Survivor. It's a tower defense game. I have played it 30 minutes at one point in my life, but I cannot remember anything. So it's more or less going in blind. And yeah, let's see. I hope the audio is okay. Set up the music. And I wanted to have a look at something else. Give me a second, please. This one. Okay, that's weird. Oh, never mind. I would just ignore that for now. Yeah, so it's basically going in blind, and as you can see, there are different game modes. There is multiplayer. You can play this co-op, I think, even. Let's see. Yeah, I'm running it in window to make it easier for me to go into all the streaming setup things. Turret rings. Clip cursor. What does that mean? Clip the cursor to the game area when in full screen. Okay. Remove the rank restriction on playing campaign levels. Okay. And controls. Okay, as you can see, there are mouse over tips, which I always like. Draw health bars over creeps. Yeah, we want to see health bars. We want to know when they are dead. And welcome, Tech. Welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. Let's have a look at this tower defense. I guess we'll go for the campaign that will include a tutorial, as far as I know. The Tydirian Outpost. The Tydirian Syndicate is strewn throughout the galaxy, and its members search for their next business partnership. Through the Ascendancy power their vehicles through souls. What? Though the Ascendancy power their vehicles. I don't know. This is this translation seems off. I cannot understand the sentence. Though the Ascendancy power their vehicles whose souls they steal in battle and not oil. Oh yes, it's a very long one. They do understand oil's importance to the Soul Paragon war effort. Okay. What's the Ascendancy? Well, the Ascendancy seem to be someone, and they power their vehicles by souls. I guess you're playing Rogue Wizards. To lose this source of wealth and energy would cause the Tydirian Syndicate many problems. And possibly force them out of their alliance with the Soul Paragon. The commission has been granted by the Soul Paragon to protect this outpost as part of a diplomatic effort to secure the strength of the alliance between themselves and the Tydirians. You have been sent from the galaxy's core to this windswept rock to cut your teeth as a new commander. Your primary missions are to safeguard the souls of the colonists and to protect critical Tydirian facilities. Okay, I need some background on that one. There's an encyclopedia. Need for Speed Underground, okay. It's encyclopedia about game mechanics, but not content in terms of story. Okay, well, let's just ignore it then. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 campaign tours, of course. Single player, level selection, the fray. Easy, normal, hard, intense. Okay. Local, global, custom. That's high scores. Okay, yeah. I had the first time I played this, I obviously made it to 666 points. Colonies are common throughout the galaxy and are the town centers for thousands of people. When a colony is dropped from orbit, it contains all of the things needed to grow food, purify water, and build homes for those coming to work the land. So this is a colony drop ship sort of thing. You have been assigned your first post defending this small colony, one of the thousands on the planet. The Tydirians are generally pleased to have you, as you represent a bit of civilization so far out on the edge of known space. The town sits about a mile from a larger facility and provides wind power and communications facilities for the local area. It is small, discreet, and a prime target for a probing strike by the Ascendancy. So the soul-eating Ascendancy is targeting us. Enable tutorial, yes please. Select your executive officer. Gus McCallum. He has flamethrower turrets and cannon turrets. He's the definition of the last generation of Soul Paragon officers. Though a bit rough around the edges, his wisdom in combat situations is unmatched. The strategies Gus chooses in combat reflect his... That's coffee. Can you hear that? Sweet sound. Oh yes, a whole cup. Just for me. The strategies Gus chooses in combat reflect his reliance on older technology. Though his technology may be dated, Gus brings a well-balanced strategy to the field. Most of Gus' turrets hit multiple nearby enemies at once. Play to his strength by making use of the pillbox and shotgun and machine gun turrets to overwhelm the Ascendancy with the hail of lead. I just see flamethrower and cannon. Maybe those are upgrades. Oh, it's a bit confusing. Welcome, Commander. This colony needs your protection. Okay. The enemy will land just outside of our defenses on the pad marked with the green smoke. That's where the enemy will land. Okay, so they announced their landing. This is my colony, if I correct, I guess. That's the way the enemy will go. And those are my turrets. Do we get a mouse over? Flamethrower, cannon. Okay. And by the way, if the overlays in the chat should be in the way, just please tell me so, and I will move them. Okay, and I get minimum attack range and maximum attack range for the towers. And as we can see, it shows the flamethrower. He has a short but complete attack range, and the cannon has a minimum. I would place it here, I guess. So there's grid placement taking place, but I have some freedom, it seems. Interesting. Options. Nice. Right mouse button cancels. Okay, so far the interface is yeah, intuitive. They will come down the path following these arrows and attempt to take the souls of the colonists, which we will stop, of course. If an enemy makes it past your defenses, it will steal a colonist's soul. Colonist lives left are displayed at the top right. It's 20 at the moment. If we lose all of the colonists, the battle is over. Ooh. Now let's build the defense. That sound is a bit annoying. No, it's not too loud. You can build turrets along the path to protect the colony. Notice that some turrets, such as the minimum... Okay, yeah, I covered this. let's place it like this, I guess. This looks good. And it's dropped in. Nice. Interesting. Okay. Tourist cost mass, which is the green bar up here, which we can recover from dead enemies. Mass is the atomic green resource, yeah. Something with clear that was skipped for some reason. You can also select turrets quickly from the radial menu by holding Q. Oh yeah, and then I can use the mouse to choose. Or with the hotkeys M to Z. Yeah, the radio menu is just fine, I guess. You can sell turrets if you don't like their placement. Selling recovers 75% of cost. Click your turret to select it, and then sell it. There's the sell button. I get 12 mass back. Okay. Enter the sell mode by pressing R to quickly sell many turrets. Okay. Now, try movement. WASD moves around the camera. The wheel scrolls in and out. Edge scrolling is also available, which I may not use, I guess. Right mouse button turns the camera around. So camera options are good. Up, down. Panning is also available. Well done. You're ready to begin your defense. Build some turrets to protect the colony. The enemy will be using good luck. Okay. Let's do that. Press Q. Choose a cannon tower. Rebuild it. Oh, the green... the path of the enemy is highlighted if I cover it. To build a cannon tower there. And we can get as close as this with a flamethrower. And if I don't deselect it, it will stay active, which I like. Yeah, this should work. Defense. First wave incoming. Yeah, I'm ready. Purple. Purple is the enemy. Oh, look. There they are. Hover Scout. Basic mechanical infantry. I get one thingy for each. Let's look around a bit. I mean, on the visual side, this game does not look too beautiful, but that's not what its core function is. It's mostly about having around 1,000 different towers. So the genre tower defense does apply. Is a tower defense game. I got a score here, and I also see how good I'm doing. That's the wave indicator down here, 3 of 7. So what does it say here? Pierces armor and on ground and air enemies. I guess the flamethrower is just the ground enemies. Yeah, you can see it over here, ground and air. And those are the upgrade levels, I guess. 1 of 3 possible. Only thing I'm missing is the speed up. Walking mechanical creep with a light shield, the biped. Okay, let's build more cannons. Oh, he's taking his soul. Now it's not perfect anymore. I was a bit distracted there. Anyway, let's see how this works. Interesting music. Seems we need more towers, right? That was close. For some reason. Game is somehow very loud. Although I set it to nearly no volume at all. It does seem to ignore my changes to the volume. Let's just tune it down a little bit. Okay. So, it seems you're supposed to build quite a lot of towers. Interesting. I can't really tell at this point, right? This is the tutorial mission. We have to look at things. I guess flamethrowers are not good against shields. They do some damage, but not too much. Oh, you already get tactical advice. Space apart to keep enemies burning. Yeah. Oh, we're losing another soul. But we did it. Yeah, leaked. Ooh. Support boosted. Okay, and you can view your last setup if you want to, which is nice. Good. So far. Dear Captain Eno, congratulations. Your soul has not been separated from your body. That means you have not been butchered by the Ascendancy, and this puts you a big step up from most of your peers. Excuse me. You've been promoted to Lance Corporal. Yes. But don't let that go to your head. We still have a war-win. Captain Emmanuel Rogers, 5th Fleet, Sol Paragon Regional Command. Yes, yes, yes. Promotion. As Lance Corporal, you have unlocked anti-air flak turret, mortar turret, laser orbital support, firebomb. Oh, yes, I remember. You can bombard the battlefield. Desert flight. To combat the Ascendancy's aggression, the fleet's command has escalated their presence and defense of the region. This step means an increased technological investment on this front as the coming assault begins to take shape. Your victory in your first combat has been noted, and a larger, more critical target for the Ascendancy has been placed under your protection. This mountainous town is one of the primary residential sections of the planet and is home to thousands. The colonists have fled to the central colony building, sealing up the entrance as the desert winds swirl across empty roads. On the horizon, Ascendancy dropships draw near. Ooh. What's this here? Oh, achievements. Bronze. Necessary score for silver and gold medal. That's the fray. And you see the restrictions awarded on hard or intense. Don't lose any colonists. Beat the level with an unlocked officer. Okay. So yeah, there are achievements. They are very small and you can hardly see them, but they are there. Okay, let's protect the next town. So Gus McCallum has firebomb and laser support now, and 2 different turrets. Mortars are another technology that has always found a niche in the arsenals of the fleet. Okay, I guess we may get an explanation in the level, so let's just go for it. The Ascendancy is sending a much larger force to attack this colony. New waves of enemies can come in before you defeated their predecessors. Ooh, 22 waves, huh? That's a big step up. The path to this colony is much longer and easily defensible if you use the terrain to your advantage. How do I do that? The element on the right side of your HUD show you the status of the attackers. The lower right has information about waves to come. You will certainly have many waves coming in simultaneously. Okay. We have given you a new tool to hold them off. Orbital support. The laser orbital support is perfect for picking off those last couple of enemies. Select the laser. So that's what the energy is. This blue stuff here. You can call support in from the battle cruiser in orbit. Hold to call the laser. Oh. Okay. So I can laser away at the enemy. Lost blue stuff. You can change support quickly from the radio menu by holding E. Drop firebombs onto ground enemies to create a short inferno. It seems I'm not allowed to do it because I don't have any power. I don't know. Support must recharge between uses. The longer you hold the laser, the longer it takes to recharge. Okay, makes sense. Support costs energy, which replenishes over time. It does. Okay, energy's electric blue resource at the top. Yeah, we have this here. Okay. I'll just check if you guys can see all the setup display. Yes, you can. Okay, perfect. New kinds of support will become available during battle. The more enemies you destroy, the greater your power. The power is measured by the dark gray resource in the upper left. Gain power to increase the effectiveness of your orbital support. Okay, so the more guys I nuke, the more laser I can use to nuke more guys. That makes sense. You're ready to begin your defense. Build some turrets to protect the colony. The enemy will be here soon. Don't forget about your orbital support. Okay, let's see. What's this? Long range shells at ground targets. Yeah, we want a mortar. Let's have a look. This looks quite solid. And the second one over there. There is no feedback for placing the tower. That is a bit confusing. Okay, so where can we build towers? This looks good. Cannon towers, I wanted to say. This looks good. That's the mortar. Yeah, looks okay. Nice. Ooh, anti-air. It seems I do not get a preview of the kind of enemy that comes up next. I like that. Oof. But let's build one anyway. Well, let's maybe wait a bit. This might be useful. Like this. And we can place some fireworks here. Oh, we don't have the resources yet. Ooh. Okay, the grid is useful, but you have to have good eyes for that. To exactly know where you place your tower. But it is possible to use it. How much does it cost? 15. Okay, I only have 16. A biped. Shielded. Shield regenerate when out of combat. Remove with EMP. Okay, there's a shield removal option. That is good to know. The other is the Hover Scout. We know that one. So no new enemies yet. That's for later. Okay, so the burning must continue somewhere here. The burning must continue. Yeah, you know. Edge awarded. Have a scout. Get the maximum out of that. Like this. Support upgraded. Firebomb level 1. No, that does quite some damage. Not ready yet. Oh yeah, I can see the cooldown here. There's a radial grey thing moving. Okay. Yeah, the mortars do a nice job. So, you know, if you want to do this with the least amount of resources spent, I guess a clever placing of mortars and flamethrowers is the way to do it. Oh, what's that? New enemy type. A Ramtor. Crawling. Slows down when under fire, okay. So, for those guys you need either flamethrowers, cannons, or perfect mortar coverage. If you don't cover them, they will just run through. It reminds me a lot of Defense Grid, this game. Just, you know, the budget version. By the way, Defense Grid is a very nice tower defense game. Both parts, first and second. If you're into tower defense, check them out, definitely. Bit more fancy looking, has a nice voiceover for the campaign. But it does not have 1000 towers. What I like about Soul Survivor up to this point is that there are different generals or you know, commanders that you can choose. Looks interesting. Oh look, it's a wave of those Ramtors. Let's see if I did everything right. Looks good. Yeah, Zenny Reverie, welcome. This is a tower defense game, a pure, and as you can see, not an AA title. It's a small studio that developed it, but it's supposed to be a really good one. And I'm in the tutorial missions for now. This is just, you know, getting to know the game. In the campaign mode, there's also multiplayer and survival mode, like endless. Ooh, new enemy, tripods. Also shielded and armored, I guess. They take way more beating than the others, but the cannons will take care of them, I hope. So on the left side down here you have the towers, not all are unlocked for now. And on the right side are your support skills. I can use an orbital laser to wear down the enemy. Let's just to show it. That's my orbital laser cannon. I can use to take down tougher enemies. They have a cooldown, of course, and they cost energy. And the towers cost resources, which is the green stuff up here. Energy replenishes automatically, and the green stuff you get for killing, which you see are the small numbers here popping up. And also use a fire bomb against those guys. Do some damage there. And they are increasing the pressure right now. So let's have a look. And although this game is not very fancy looking, the controls and the setup is really well done. Very precise. May seem a bit clunky or something, but very precise. Yeah, flamethrowers are nearly useless against shielded enemies, so I should maybe start hitting them early with the cannon. Well, that looks okay. It should be fine. Using the laser a bit is fun. The sound effect for the laser is not very. It's not very much feedback on that one. Power level 3. Laser level 2. Oh, the laser can hit air enemies too. What are those? Leaping. Switches between flying and walking. Interesting. The roach. Small biological insect. Flies for short distances. So now we get the flyers. Let's build some air defense then. This game is very minimalistic in its setup, and I don't think that is a mistake. It's not always necessary to have fancy graphics, especially if you have an older computer. This is a good alternative, maybe, to Defense Grid. Okay, colony protected, I guess. This time without mistake. Yeah, I mean, if you know, maybe if you're running onboard graphics chip, this is the version you would play, because maybe Defense Grid is too taxing on your graphics card. And it's nicely done in between missions. The main difference to Defense Grid is basically that this is not read by the game. The text is not narrated, and it's not as fancy looking, but in its core, it's a very similar game with nice ideas. Dear Captain Nemo, once again you've proven more resilient than I gave you credit for. Who knows, in 20 years maybe I'll be saluting you. If I don't kill myself laughing at the thought. He's not very funny. I'm promoting you to Corporal. Go make something happen. Captain Emmanuel Rogers, yada yada yada. Corporal. Nice. So, now we get the pillbox turret. Constant fire at multiple ground enemies. Okay. Artillery orbital support and gas orbital support. Sweet. The crossroads. The sky is filled with flames of dropships entering the atmosphere. The colonists on the planet, the colonists on the planet, this is nothing short of full-scale war. All communication on-world is jammed, and you've yet to receive your next orders. Colonists planet-wide cannot afford your delay, and the nearby Crossroads refinery is only lightly defended. Ah, that's later, I guess. Dirt paths lead into the facility from the nearby towns and serve as choke points along the Ascendancy's advance. 2 colony buildings sit behind a wind wall, the colonists within placing their very souls in your hands. Yeah, he has to promote me to captain later, I guess. Take some time. So we got artillery support against ground targets. Concussive damage. So there are damage types, huh? Nice. It's good against cybernetic enemies and weak against biologicals. Cost 10 energy is an area ground strike. There's a lengthy delay before the shells themselves arrive. Okay, so you have to aim ahead a bit. Also, there was something about a gas. Electrical is medium damage against all creep types. Okay. Poison ground units in an area for a short time. Hundreds of chemical compounds are stored and a specific brew chosen for each theater in the war against the Ascendancy. Each compound tailored to the terrestrial atmosphere it will be used and is poisonous to the unique anatomy of the Ascendancy forces. Yeah, you have to use it early on the map to give it time to act. Yeah. Okay, this is stuff we don't have yet, so let's skip it. I wanted to have a look at the pillbox. Where's that? Pillboxes are automated reconnaissance emplacements that have only recently been weaponized. Containing stacks of swiveling guns, these sheltered pods can put lead downrange in any direction and at multiple targets. Okay, pillboxes automatically respond to all threats within range, and the focus fire is suggested when a single enemy becomes priority. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Piercing. Strong against mechanical, weak against cybernetic. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Looks like you have gotten the hang of things. The colonists appreciate your efforts. In this region, the enemy will land on multiple drop pads. Yeah. 2. Additionally, this area has 2 colonies that need defending. Okay. That's why it's called Crossroads, right? So, we have 2 colonies, this one, and the enemy drops here and there. And we don't get a preview of what's coming. So you have to build a defense. That just... Okay, pillbox. The pillbox. Let's try to use flamethrowers early if we can. Like this. Continue flaming here and there, and then we're out of resources. Okay. Pillbox is 15. Hey Chaos, welcome. Welcome to Soul Survivor, the tower defense game that I'm trying out tonight. Looks good so far, but I guess the pressure is going to increase pretty soon. So how was it? Yeah, I can pan the camera like this. I like that I have a lot of camera options here. That's really good. Okay. I want to build like 2 or 3 cannon towers here. Let's do it like this. And like that, I guess. And another one over here. Turret placement is not super trivial. I guess those guys have to feel the power of the orbital laser. There you go. Mortars. Are there good places? Oh yes, that's near perfect. That's a good one. Let's have a look for later. That looks okay. Okay, so flaming for this area and this area has to be placed. That's okay. And this should work. And this. Let's build more cannon towers. Over here. Over here. Badge awarded. Okay. Want one more there. And a bit of air defense. Or aerial defense, I guess it's called. This should work. How much is that? 20. Yeah, but the kill zone is of course this area here. That's where the crossroads are. But I like to prepare, you know? If 1 or 2 waves push through suddenly, it's good to not need to get all hectic about it. But no new enemies yet. It's Ramtors, bipeds, those hovercraft things, some roaches. I also like that you have so many options to adjust the camera. It's that really works well. You can really pick your favorite perspective, and the sound effects get tuned down a bit if you zoom out. On a lower setting. So tripods here. It should be fine though. Let's see. They can take a punch. We have another good spot for a pillbox over there, maybe. Firebomb got upgraded, nice. And it is a game where you can absolutely go for optimal turret placement if you really want. Or you could try, it's not that easy. The grid is pretty large and leaves some options. Go for this spot, and there's some optimization possible. It's very good. And we have not yet upgraded any towers. That's going to happen. Next mission, I guess. Yeah, this should be the second kill zone, and I forgot to make it one. So let's bombard from orbit. Okay, we're good. How do we make it a kill zone like this? Some kill boxes. Oh, the focus fire does work. If you single out enemies until they reach the end, the pillboxes will take care of them as long as they are ground units. Oh, a hover tank, that's a new one. Tough mechanical tank, leads creeps and absorbs damage. So that's a shield for the others. I can use my orbital support to take those out first, if I want to. For example, over here, get some orbital laser strikes in. And the artillery, okay, so let's see how large the delay is. Two seconds, I guess. It was. And what is happening in this game, which is really not obvious, but it's a very nice thing. The more enemies you kill, the more power level you get, and that unlocks more options for the orbital strikes. Now try to take out single ones. Not good enough. Bombard! Awesome. Now I can use all the energy for the remaining tank. Come on, go down. That was close. Nice. Okay. Yeah, leaked is if you lose any of the 20 colonists that you, or 20 souls that you have to protect. So if you have a 0 here, it's perfect. That's the damage from the turrets, difficulty multiplier, and support generates more score than the turrets. So if you place less turrets and do more damage with the support, you gain more points, it seems. Oh well. Dear Captain Nemo, when I saw your recent debriefings on my desk, I thought it was a joke. It wasn't, which means you're still alive, and there's a small chance I may have been underestimating you. I've put in the order to promote you to Sergeant. Oh, and Captain Nemo, if you're going to make a fool out of me, you'd better die in the process. Now we are a Sergeant. Gives us a machine gun turret and focus fire orbital support. Nice. Along the edges of this sharply sloped valley sits a link to the main oil-to-fuel processing plant on the planet. Still suffering from a communications blackout, quick thinking is the only reliable alternative to orders from command. The lay of the land makes a two-pronged ascendancy attack the most likely possibility. Dropships cover the skies and smoke fills the air as the battle destroys Syndicate, Paragon, and Ascendancy equipment alike. The Ascendancy's objective is now clear, the central refinery. They must be stopped. Okay. Nearly unlocked all the turrets and support for this character here, for my executive officer. Let's have a look. Focus fire. Using fleet targeting networks, all turrets on the ground can be redirected to fire at a target deemed high value by the commander in the field. Oh, that's good. Focus fire is the best way to ensure that bosses and heavy enemies are dealt with, directing fire away from smaller enemies that can be finished off with orbital support. Also, using focus fire on tank enemies is a good way to soften up packs where they appear. Turrets focusing their fire receive a damage bonus. Nice. Yeah, that's a good skill. What was the other one? A turret, right? Machine gun turret. While seen as old-fashioned in many outfits, in the Soul Paragon fleet, the machine gun's relentless efficiency forces its continued use. Not known for its accuracy, the machine gun is a loud and excessive bit of nostalgia for veterans of wars past. Fires a wild stream of lead at the enemy, piercing against mechanical. Machine guns can be used to cover tight choke points with continuous cones of fire at ground troops. The best placement for machine guns tend to minimize their turning time, forcing the creeps to walk into the stream of fire. So if they don't have to turn, they are most efficient. Makes sense. Okay. So it's 2 entry points, one longer, one shorter. And can I place... No, not really. That's an obvious one. And that's not really an obvious one. Yeah, I'm sort of ready. So we can cover this maybe with fire here. Looks very effective. As does this here. Okay. Let's see. How does this machine gun work? Are those the cones that it fires in? Those rays? No, the cannon has it too. Okay. That's weird. Also, let's think about mortar placement. It's not as easy this time. Out of resources there, okay. Let's take care of those guys. Yeah, that's perfect. Focus fire and firebomb are upgraded. So machine gun turrets, let's just test it. That's where it's going to have to turn a lot. That should work. Guys, letting them walk into the machine gun is kind of what the tutorial wants me to do. So let's do it. It was ground only, right? Okay. It's 21 waves for this level. Oh, of course we need some fire support here. Artillery got upgraded. Nice. Oh, that was a bit close. Yeah, it's the tripods already. The tripods are really tough. Yeah, the pillbox does not do a lot alone against fields. Well, let's see what the machine gun turrets do. Okay. Works for me. Let's try to create a tunnel. And 2 pillboxes in the middle, I guess. Like a choke point. Mortars also fire on that point, so nothing should be able to get through there. Well, the machine guns are really fire and what's it? Spray and pray. It's really spray and pray what they are doing there. Oh, I need 15 for this one. You guys, chop chop. Build some stuff. Oh, we got the first half flyers. Some cannons won't hurt. Oh, air defense should also help. Let's see. I guess if I use it like this. Rather costly with 20, but... Well, this would cover most of the air units. Kinda want to upgrade the stuff now. Oh, I was hoping I can access the encyclopedia while in battle, and it works. Heat is strong against biological and weak against mechanical. Okay. You get 3 badges if you want for those. Maybe build mortars here. Yeah, that does work. Maybe so I can also target here. That's good. Cockroaches again. And we need flamethrower over here. Over there. Keep them burn. Let's try focus fire on the tanks. Yeah. Interesting. Focus fire is very nice. Very nice skill. So now every turret in range is trying to hit that one first. Oh what? Interesting enough, the focus fire option is a thing that is very important, I guess, that many games don't have. Many tower defense games don't have that. I was wondering if I can build 2 mortars here. Now I need slowdown for this area here. And for this. 6 more waves. What do we have? More tanks? Oh, that's a new one. What's that? Battle Slug. Crawling biological invertebrate. Regenerates. Yeah, okay, that's where you need flamers. They don't get much damage, right? Let's increase the heat. But since I have most of the battlefield under constant fire, it should be fine. It's good that they are slower than the tanks. That would be a bad combination. And I haven't even tried the gas. Okay, let's maybe try the gas. Against those guys. There's also a small delay for that. Interesting. I guess the burning ground and the gas is supposed to land here anyway. More cockroaches, yes. More slugs. So yeah, the game gives you enough time to get into the mechanics, like different enemy types, different damage types, different attack types, 2 resources, but it's not overly complex. A phaser. Advanced cybernetic hunter teleports short distances. Okay, let's orbit away at those guys. Interesting. Teleporters. So they can skip some focus fire zones of mine. Nasty. Are we good? Yes, but it was a close one. Well, let's hit those with artillery fire. Yeah, that was a good one. And those guys. Oh, not ready yet, of course. Artillery fire. And that's a hit. Okay. I guess I can add 2 flames here. And 2 cannon towers. Just in case. Just in case. Should be good though. I can get some more coffee. I like this game. And I haven't even upgraded towers yet. Of course, if you find the music annoying or the sound effects, you can shut those off. And listen to some music that you prefer. Oh! A rhino, a large biological beast, leads creeps and absorbs damage. And the captain forgot to defend his souls. No, he didn't. That was close. Too close. Rhinos. Reduces and absorbs damage for nearby enemies. Okay. So, poison, I guess. Could help. But the teleporters are difficult, right? They skip on a lot of damage. Oh, let's not risk it. Nice. Don't need the artillery against those guys, but in this case, that does make sense. Yeah, those orbital strike options are really nice. You have to time them a bit. Not completely difficult to do it right, I guess. Hey, Spoonfed Badger, welcome. And greetings and salutations to you too. It is really comparable to Defense Grid. Dear Captain Nemo, a run-in with a few of the Tiderian locals gave me the impression you are some kind of hero. Are you a hero, Captain Nemo? Of course I am. Doesn't know it. Not under my command, you're not. What you are is my newest staff sergeant. We're going to make a respectable soldier of you yet. Signed by the usual, you know, Captain Emmanuel Rogers, 5th Fleet, Sol Paragon Regional Command. Staff sergeant, huh? Okay, we learned a lot about military ranks today. Oh, shotgun turret, that sounds interesting. An old-fashioned street sweeper on the turret. The shotgun aims to put a high volume of lead on targets unlucky enough to be nearby. Advances in stabilization technology has allowed Sol Paragon weapons manufacturers to fire more and more rounds in quick succession. The shotgun's short range is made up for by its versatility. Fleet protocols suggest taking advantage of the high burst damage capabilities the shotgun brings to bear against both ground and air targets. Strong against mechanical, weak against cybernetics. Okay. The other one. Disable orbital support. What? Oh, it does not disable my orbital support, but it is the slow that I was hoping for. A pulse of sound is emitted via pod dropped from orbit. The sound waves are so forceful that they interfere with subsystems and cause panic in biological creatures. Commanders in the field find disabling enemies near short-range turrets like Tesla coils and shotguns to be effective, maximizing the amount of damage taken at key locations. Yeah. Of course, for choke points. 25 energy is pretty expensive, but you know, it's good. It is good. For this outpost, oh, end of the line it's called. For this outpost, this truly is the end of the line. Sol Paragon ships have entered local space and some partial communications have been restored. Orders are issued for all surviving commanders to regroup at the largest oil refining station on the planet. A large detachment of Ascendancy drop ships have assembled and are heading through the atmosphere over this one point. The lay of the land is favorable for the defender, so the Ascendancy seems prepared to commit large numbers of troops to the attack. All along the outskirts of the facility, the sky burns brightly with industry. All pipelines hem in the canyon walls, bringing the enemy into a narrow passage on their way to the colonies. Nice. But I guess maybe we feel too safe, you know? And we're still missing one skill. One support skill is not unlocked yet. Let's see. You are showing promise. Keep this up and you will soon be promoted to more important duties. Yeah, well. This is the end of the tutorial then. Again, the Ascendancy will be landing at multiple drop pads. The paths to this colony crisscross and stretch through these hills. Looks like an ideal area for mortars. Yeah, indeed it does. I'm proud of your progress so far, but the Ascendancy attack isn't slowing down. Defeat them here and your tour of duty will be complete. You will have proven yourself to the fleet. Good luck, Commander. very much. So kind. Okay. Despite this being an area for mortars, I will just firstly build pillboxes over there. I like those. And we should start burning them here at the latest. Yes, on this side I can start earlier. And keep them burning. Like this. Okay, but 2 mortars? No, 1. There's room enough for 1. How can we place it? A bit tricky. I want the mortar to be able to reach this. Yeah, that's the starting and the crossroads. Okay. And we can add a cannon to this choke point. Oh, very much so. Fallout 4, I'm playing survival mode, and that is just... well, it's very tough, and very immersive, and very awesome. I'm trying to join the Brotherhood right now. Again, like in Fallout 1. And also trying to make the Minutemen great again. So I'm the hero guy. Or trying to be. Very nice. And I just had Codsworth join me as a companion instead of old Dogmeat, which is also a good change. But I have to admit, having Dogmeat with you is very nice. He's such a cute dog. It's really an awesome game. Hey 13, welcome. A very convenient feature. If you choose to build a turret, other kinds of that turret are highlighted. Like in this case, the only cannon tower I have is this one. If I choose the flamethrower, you see all them flamethrowers are highlighted green, so I can see how many I have. That's very, very, very nice. And so thanks a lot is there. Welcome. Yay, tower defense! Yeah, it's what the crew wanted to see. There were options. There were options. And it's a very nice tower defense game. I enjoy it quite a lot. Well, that's of course here pillbox time. But let's prepare for the future ahead and make this mortar country. Oh, need more Mars, okay. The crew can choose every time I reach the follower goal of 5 new crew members each day. So that will happen a lot, I guess. I hope. I'm working towards it. We need some shotgun turrets here. Like this. Oh, it costs 20. For now it's well-known enemies. Tripods and the like. That's okay. Good. Damn, those have a lot of armor points. Fire nearly does nothing to shields. Nearly. Let's see, what are the guys that are coming through? The tripods, of course. So let's have a look at cannon placement here. And some more mortars. I want one here. Yeah, this is the final mission of the tutorial, more or less. That's because I'm zoomed out completely. You can go in and have a look what's coming up. Those are roaches, for example. They switch between flying and walking, so they are ground and air-based enemies. Not really a problem, but they can be rather annoying if you have a certain turret setup. Oh, I lost one. Oh. Damn. You got 20 souls to save, and I lost one. That was not good. That's, you know, zooming in is kind of dangerous. No, I haven't played it before. I have looked at it for 30 minutes at some point, but I couldn't remember how it worked. It's pretty similar to Defense Grid. It's the budget version of Defense Grid. I think it's quite good. A bit minimalistic maybe, for some. Too minimalistic. No, budget as in it's cheap to buy and it does run on every computer. And it doesn't have that much money in the production. Or it didn't have. It was a very small development studio behind it. And they did a good job. It's quite a good tower defense game. Superior to many I have played. It's supposed to have around 1,000 different towers. And I'm not joking. So let's get some orbital support against those tanks here. Artillery strike. Very good. Over here too. Nice. This is the campaign. It's the first part of the campaign. It has 4 parts, and the first one is the tutorial, basically. Where you still are allowed to get the hang of things before, you know, you have to optimize a lot more than I. Oh no, the grid system is perfect. I just choose to not perfectly align the towers all the time. It's a bit hard to see sometimes if you are using all the available spots. It's but in general it works pretty good. And you have a lot of options. You know, there's not like 4 spots where you have to place a turret. You really can think about stuff. For example, if you want a shotgun to or a machine gun turret to not turn a lot, you just give them a tiny area that they target, like this. And it only targets this part, and it does not have to turn around all the time. If you want to do that, you can do it. Maybe not effective, but you can do it. Let's keep the flame going for a bit longer here. I don't really know if poison pierces shields. Looks like it. He's gonna be taken care of. Space slugs. Yeah, okay, that's a job for the orbital laser. Come on. Burn him. Burn him. Yeah, I don't really need him. But I would have to bombard that slug. From space. With lasers. Oh, I guess it's there are 4 difficulty settings. This is normal. There's hard and intense. The last one is called intense. And there are of course achievements and badges you can get. You can get 3 different badges for each tower. And so yeah. Yeah, I leaked 1 soul. That's one soul died. So it's awesome. There's also high scores, global high scores, local high scores. Everything you want from a tower defense game. Dear Captain Emo, so you have the Backwaters Oil Refinery, you saved the Backwaters Oil Refinery from a few, refinery it's called, from a few Ascendancy goons. Congratulations, I'll see to it your name is listed on every Academy honor roll for the rest of time. It seems though that because your class of recruits is so good at dying to the enemy, you are my best choice for a promotion to Master Sergeant. Yeah, thank you very much. Don't be too proud of yourself, we've got new orders. Get ready to ship out. Congratulations, and this time I might actually mean it. So, as a Master Sergeant, you have unlocked Executive Officer Dr. Elliot Markham and Executive Officer Ignacio Carzola. Because you can choose an officer in this game, and each officer has a set of turrets and support skills. In the tutorial you play with Gus McCullum, and now I have unlocked this one here. Does he have Missile Tower and Slow Goo, for example, different towers. And Dr. Elliot Markham. Laser, Shrapnel, Lightning Bolt, Tesla Coil, EMP, Speed Boosters and Inhibitors. Completely different set of turrets and support skills. So you don't have all the towers available all the time. You have to choose a commander for each mission. I like that. And this encyclopedia is perfect. You can view all the towers and the support skills. And the enemies. And all this stuff is just from the tutorial. There's a lot more to come. So that's the first campaign tour, the tutorial. Then you have Harmony's End, Usul's Moon, and Lossa GS. So 3 real campaign modes, I guess. And you can upgrade towers, but I have not been able to do that yet. Not featured in the first campaign. But I think you can. Harmony's End is an unforgiving world trapped in a global ice age. This is one of the Sol Paragon's few holdings away from the galaxy's core, and it serves as the only advanced energy source for the Paragon fleet in the region. The planet's hot core is harnessed as geothermal energy, and the icy cold temperatures on the surface make cooling energy storage facilities an easy task. All across the surface of the planet, massive transfer areas beam up the lifeblood of the fleet in the form of storable dense microwave energy. Your victories have brought you respect beyond your experience, but there is no time to revel in your success. Of course not. Regional intelligence gathering efforts show that Ascendancy forces are not merely taking pot shots at fringe planets, Troops are being deployed by the thousands, with Harmony's End the most natural point from which to stage a coup of the local space. The rank bestowed upon you has raised expectations, and you are charged with the primary responsibility of this world's defense. Failure would cripple the fleet and doom millions of souls. Ooh, no pressure there. So, triple threat, that's 3 spawn points. So normal challenge is supposed to be for new players. Hard unlocks more badges that you can earn. Heavy challenge for experienced players, and intense is only for experts. And then those are the high scores here. Global high scores. Custom, whatever that is. And you can choose to skip missions sometimes. So it seems this is the last tutorial mission then. You can check or uncheck tutorial, so if you want to replay the campaign with another executive officer, you can also do that. Oh wait, let's get back. No, it seems I cannot get back. I can, okay, well. Yeah, but you know, for those guys who need a comparative look. The Ascendancy's forces on the recently garrisoned Tidarian outposts were many, and we can only expect the fighting to get worse. An outpost consisting of 3 colonies deep within the hardy forests of Harmony's End has come under attack. The Ascendancy finds itself with 3 suitable deployment locations, each with a road trailing into the facility. Fortunately for our defense efforts, all 3 roads converge on the single entrance to the facility. This is an advantage for our efforts and should be used to full effect. With the rapid approach of Ascendancy forces, the more capable defenses of Harmony's End have been brought online. Civilian colonists have retreated, and you are to assume command as the first of the enemy dropships break atmosphere. Ooh. Let's see. No, it's not. This is Sole Survivor, the tower defense game where you can choose an executive officer for the next mission. This looks interesting. Drones. Professor Markham is the Sol Paragon's leading theoretical scientist. Combat isn't his forte, but when called upon, he is a renowned strategist. Elliot's considerable intellect makes him a formidable executive officer for any commander. Technologies that Professor Markham develops in the lab frequently find their way into his arsenal. Harnessing this high-tech approach to combat means thinking in layers. One layer of defense area of effect coverage and another layer of precision targeted turrets to mop up the survivors. Try using shrapnel silos to soften up enemies before they reach your first line of defense. Well, I don't see any shrapnel silos, so how am I supposed to use them? And what does this guy do? Ignacio Carsola has had a history of citations for bad behavior in uniform. He doesn't look like the bad guy, does he? His approaches to combat tend to be excessive at best and reckless at worst. Ignacio's approaches to combat are focused on explosives and flames. Make use of the missile turret's concussive stun effect and the slow goo turret spray to pin down enemies from mortar fire. Spacing out flamethrowers to keep Ascendancy's troops burning is critical to using Ignacio's arsenal effectively, but be aware that the flames will not penetrate an enemy's shield. So what does he do against shields? Machine gun fire? The goo. Little to no damage, yeah, okay. Ah, well, the Rammstein guy doesn't have a beard. I find this more interesting. Completely different from what you play in the rest. This is the last time we'll be putting the training wheels on you. Let's go get to work, Commander. Again, the Ascendancy will be landing at multiple drop pads. You will need some more firepower to deal with that, with what the Ascendancy will throw at you. Most turrets can be upgraded several times. Turret upgrades make them much more powerful. So there are the upgrades. Click this logo turret. And then upgrade. It costs 50. Many turrets can be upgraded in a row by pressing F and entering upgrade mode. Turrets can also be upgraded quickly by double clicking them. Nice. Double clicking is good. More clicking. As you gain ranks, you will unlock the ability to upgrade your turrets further. So yeah, this is the second upgrade, and then there's a third. Just a short break, guys. I will be right back. Give me 2 minutes, please. Okay, let's have a look. As you gain ranks, you will unlock the ability to upgrade your turrets further. Yes, okay. Well done, Commander. You're now ready to fully lead our defensive forces. Remember, this war depends on the colonists, and the colonists depend on you. Yes. So those are the entry points. Well, I actually have a look. Need to have a look at those turrets here. Laser. Effective primarily against soft targets and cybernetics. Yes. Yeah, armor targets, well, shrug off the heat. And you can also see a preview of the upgrade. I guess level 4 and 5 are possible later. We have also the lightning bolt. Developed first as an experiment into the nature of lightning, the lightning bolt turret is as impressive as it is devastating. Has need recharge between firing. Okay. Interesting. Shrapnel silo. Strong against mechanical, weak against cybernetics. Tesla. Shocks ground enemies. Okay. EMP removes shields. Oh, you're looking, you know, you're looking for a nice 2017 there. Awesome. Yeah, also slow down. Get a lot of slowdown options now, which is good. Boost the fire rate of nearby turrets. Guess those work well with the lightning things. Speed booster at the center. 8 turrets around. Oh, Volby to that lineup in addition. Nice. Inhibitors detect cloaked enemies. Interesting. Yeah, also cloaked enemies, of course. Yeah, I guess this is an interesting setup. And I will start with an EMP on every starting area to remove the shields. So this is the choke point. Yeah, the Tesla has not that much range. I guess an upgrade is necessary to really make it effective there. Yeah, it just, you know, it doesn't do any damage there. I want to see how that one works. Oh, the lightning bolt covers really a large area. They weren't joking. Yeah, the Tesla is one that needs to be upgraded. Yeah, I guess the optic laser is helping out at this point. Yeah, that's not much range there. I didn't even look at the drones. What are the drones doing? Let's have a look. Deploy drones which target and attack both ground and air targets. Similar to the drone turret, a pod of drones are released to hunt down their targets. Unlike turret-mounted drones, these drones are capable of detecting cloaked enemies but are only powered for a short duration. Fire and forget option. Okay. Well, we can work with some lasers, I guess. Second row turret. This. New. Okay. Tornado. What does that do? Sounds nice. Good against flying. Yeah, okay. What does Fury do? Ammunition drones. Interesting. Those lightning things are interesting. Lightning bolt. Want one more Tesla here. This. Yeah, the Tesla is good. I need more EMP, I see. Which is not good. The Tesla is doing a lot of damage there. But it's only ground targets, so I have to watch out for flyers. Oh, it costs 20. Yeah, looks solid. Oh, the MP I can upgrade. Oh, they cost 50, yeah, okay. The minor range upgrade. Maybe not worth it. Yeah, if you place the Teslas correct and make them work together with stuff that slows down a bit, should be good. But put an EMP here, for example. Oh, the speed booster costs 150. Okay, I see. Let's just get some lasers working on those enemies a bit earlier. And, oh, what are those? Plated probes. Cybernetic probes. Reduce damage taken from piercing. That's okay. Can deal with that, I hope. Oh. Let's orbital laser them. Yeah, okay. Oh, the lightning bolts are good. Or last line of defense. Superior range. Drones. Oh look! Small fighting drones. Now I will save up for a speed booster and create a machine of death over here. Let's hope that works. Support upgraded, execute, disable fury. Okay. What does execute do? Kill all enemies with very low health. Oh, sweet. Disable is a slow, which is good. You can use that for a soon to be very nice choke point. Oh, look. Oh, that's flyers, right? Let the drones hunt them down. And he obviously needs some help. Let's roast them. Okay, speed booster time. the disable. Ooh, that's a slowdown. Awesome. This one I have to sell, who's placed it. I like the speed booster thing. Can't upgrade the Tesla yet. Hover tank. Focus fire drones and tornado got upgraded. I like the drones. Oh, it's time for space slugs. Yeah, the lasers are not doing that much there. Can barely see it with that green blinding light. Oh, what's that? Harvesters. Oh, they deploy enemies on death. So, let's slow them down quite a bit. Let's try special ammunition on the Tesla there. The invasion of the alien mind benders and harvesters. They look awesome. Look at them. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. We will destroy you. You will be terminated. But I guess my speed booster scheme worked. Oh yes, Starship Troopers. Oh look, we have teleporters or phasers. Nasty buggers. Yeah, Starship Troopers was a good one. More drones. Kill everything on low health. Sweet. And slow down the field. Just to use it a bit. Orbital laser ready. You actually get more points if you use more of those support skills and less of the turrets. Gives you double the score. So if you're good at managing cooldowns, you make for a better high score. Dear Captain Emo, the Ascendancy are picking up larger fight than we thought, and the best I've got is you. Good to know the universe has a sense of humor. And he doesn't, right? He's, Captain Rogers is not funny. You're doing well though, Captain Emo. I've been authorized to promote you to First Sergeant in light of your recent victory. Stay frosty, kid. Fleet intel says it's about to get rough. Okay. Laser turret. Level 2. Flamethrower. Level 2. Machine gun. Level 2. Okay. So as a player you rank up the possible upgrades and then you can choose whichever executive officer you want to play with. Captain, First Sergeant, Officer General. Yeah. Very nice. But it's already 8:30. Somehow I spent 2 hours and I did not realize it. One more map. Energy is not the sole reason for the Paragon's presence on Harmony's End. This world is home to many research facilities studying the effects of extremely cold terrestrial environments on everything from farm equipment to exotic chemical compounds. You are tasked with the defense of one such facility to prevent a recent breakthrough in cold-resistant metalworking from falling into the hands of the Ascendancy. A long road twists and turns an improvised path in the snow following the shores of a lake that has been covered with a layer of thick ice. Tactical analysis suggests little opportunity for concentrated fire on this stretch of exposed tundra. Defending this facility will not be easy. Well, well. Shall we try this one? What are the red dots? That's new. Well. So he's the fire guy, right? I wonder if there's a hotkey so I can see the other turrets. The other turrets' range. T. No? Well, no. That's a pity. Nice cannon tower opportunities here. Of course, we do need to get rid of their shields. Maybe put one of those missile things here. Yeah, the perfect mortar spot is forbidden. Oh, the missile tower attack looks nice. Yeah, very good. So he will take more burn damage here and more burn damage over there. Okay. Oh, he's got a skill called Nuke. That sounds good. But I wanted to build mortars. Let's. Nasty restrictions here. Oh, this looks good though. There. And one over here. Oh, one more resource. There we go. Chance to disorient. That's good. That's the stun effect they were talking about. Place one over here. Oh, there they are. The first armored, shielded. Yeah, I need more cannons in the beginning. That's just no way around that. What are those? Oh, it's the shields. I just thought it was a different enemy there. Nice. Okay, mortar coverage is just down there, so we can... Oh, that looks okay, I guess. I don't want to have it like this. Halfway. Not really sure about the machine gun. What does the upgrade do? First and foremost, very expensive. And it's not a good spot there. Oh, cannon upgrade. It does work for the heavy ones. Let's try cannon upgrade next. Maybe this one. Ooh, helicopter. Well, let's wait with the cannon upgrade, and let's place some air defense. Okay, the missiles also go for air targets. I wasn't sure about that. Nice. Oh, harvesters already. Early air defense does make sense, I guess. Overdrive. Sounds good. Oh, look at those. Barbecue. Not going to build that many more towers now. Just upgrading the existing ones should be good. I hope. There is some quick adaptation necessary because you don't get a preview of what's coming. That's really nice. You have to see what comes out of the ships, and then you have to hope that your defenses hold, or you have to quickly improve. Rhinos. Yeah, but the damage over time with the flamers is very good against rhinos. They are not a problem. Large and slow. But of course, if you play this on hard mode, I can see this to be a very challenging game. Let's have a quick look at his supports. Overdrive can give commander's turrets that little bit of extra damage. Damage done by turrets affected by overdrive is more valuable to a level's final score than unbuffed turrets. So using the support skills is vital to high score things. Wait. Lay waste to everything. The last wave is going to get a nuke in the face. Four-second delay. There it is. Bam. Awesome. I like the nuke. Yeah, he's not going to make it through, I guess. Overdrive is an area of effect trigger. Buff. Also good. Oh, he really made it through, but I placed one last resort defense there. Oh yeah, Soul Survivor is a very nice game. I like it. And down he goes. We are losing on every front. What? Yet somehow you keep coming through. The fleet is holding on its end. It's holding on its end of the bargain. Now it's time for the morons on the surface to start doing their jobs. Seems like every time I write you, I'm giving you a promotion, and this time isn't any different. Sergeant Major, Captain. Okay, upgrade possibility for lightning bolt, anti-air flag, and missile turret. Yeah, I guess the campaign is for you to unlock all the turrets and executive officers, and then you can go and play some survival. There you have a choice of different maps. It's sadly just 5 different maps. Okay, yeah, 5 different maps that you can play in endless survival mode. And host multiplayer is co-op survival, tower defense. Wars mode pits you against your friends in head-to-head combat, where the players control the intensity of the ascendancy attack. So one controls ascendancy and the other controls the turrets, I guess. Very, very interesting options here. Versus is last man standing, I guess. Cooperative. Toughest enemies. Shared pool of life. And you have to work together. Then you can co-op campaign. Okay. And duo campaign, what's that? Play the single player campaign with a friend. The first player builds turrets, the second player calls support. Very nice. A lot more tower defense games should have those options. That's a nice addition. You can play this local or on the internet. You can allow custom officers, which is considered cheating, I guess. So custom officers means I can create my own officer. Interesting. Yeah, guys. Soul Survivor. I guess it's a treasure. It's one of the best. It's one of the best or most promising tower defense games I have played in a while. It's not the prettiest, but the gameplay mechanics work well. I like it. I will play this on stream until it's finished. But not tonight. I will continue with Grim Dawn pretty soon. Let's see, it's 10 to 9. I will have to eat something. Let's say 9:30. That's it's 39 minutes, and I will start off in elite difficulty with the pistol guy because that's so much fun to play. So no normal difficulty today. Let's see some, some progress there, and try to find out if DPS is all the tanking we need or not. So thank you guys for watching Uncharted Waters today with Soul Survivor. I like it really. It's a bit weird. It really doesn't look like much, but it is a game that has everything I want from a tower defense game and then some extra. It's perfect. So for a tower defense game, it's a real treasure compared to, you know, very high production value titles. It's maybe lacking, but I don't mind. the least bit to have less graphics and more mechanics. So yeah, very nice one. Also, hope to see you later with Grim Dawn in 38 minutes on this channel. This is Captain Emo signing off for Shop Break, guys. Ahoy!